I got the idea from Claudia's Gender and Popular Culture seminar. Miss Karen, perfect subject.
But you just met Miss Karen. How do you know?
She really interests me.
Interest?
Look, I fully acknowledge my male gaze. That's why I thought I'd run it by you.
But you already called Claudia.
I knew you'd think it was a great idea.
Victor, I know that this can be great for Miss Karen and for you too, but studios are like families, and I have to look out for my family.
Think of how affirming this is. A critic from the Dispatch willing to interview my subject on camera.
But you cleared this with Miss Karen, right?
Mr. Victor, ready for our movie.
I'm Miss Karen, High Platinum Award winner and owner of a premier dance studio. My life is competition dance, and I am in it to win.
Okay, so tell us about the dance recital.
Our dance recital takes place at the end of each dance school year. It is a great opportunity for all of my students to show their friends, their families, their community members what they've been working on in our dance studio. It's also a really great opportunity for me to showcase my new solo.
Is it normal for studio owners to perform in student recitals?
It's important to me to show my students, parents, and local community that I can still dance. At some of the other local studios, the teachers and the studio owners don't dance at all. What kind of example does that set for their students?
Can you tell us about your creative methodology?
Can you tell us about your creative process, or like how you make a dance?
The method I use to make dance routines is the same method that my mother used to make dance routines, and that her teachers used to make dance routines, and that their teachers used to make dance routines. When it's time for me to choreograph, first thing I do is I pick out the music. What I'm looking for in the music is something that creates a story, but also has a good energy to it, a good feel, so that I can fully communicate that story and that energy to the audience with my dancing. After that, I spend a lot of time listening to the music. I listen some more. I listen again, until I have 4 sets of 8 figured out in my head. I try that out with the music, and then I write it down. It's important that the dance shows everyone my high level of technique. So I think about what turns I want to include, what kicks I want to include, movements that show control, and movements that are familiar to the audience but maybe have a small twist. It really is a foolproof plan. I mean, if there's people who make up dance without referencing the music, I certainly haven't heard of them.
So, are you ready for the big recital?
Mentally, I'm ready. Physically, I'm ready. Now it's just a question of finishing the choreography.
It's great to hear you're feeling so confident.
Well, I am a professional.
So, I invited my professor, Claudia LaRocco, from the Dispatch, to interview you and review the show.
I don't read the Dispatch. I'm too busy dancing.
Claudia's very perceptive.
You call your teacher by her first name? I would never allow that.
She understands cultural production?
Well, I certainly know how to put on a great production, as your Miss Claudia will perceive.
You've been reviewed before, right?
I've had judges my whole life, starting with my mother. But a rave review of our recital, that would be a win for the studio. Yes, let's do it.